Hi, my friend. I'm Christina Gott. I'm a top 25 Substack bestseller, award-winning marketing manager, and mom of two, part-time writer. And today I'd love to feature and show you a special writing opportunity in 2026. So for this, I would love to introduce you to Alina Kito. Alina Kito is from Germany, and in 2025, she won the competition in journalistic. So there are going to be like 3 prompts. We're going to cover this in a sec. And for now, what I wanted to show you is how she wrote her essay, what she wrote, and so everything you need to know. So again, this was like the winner, Alina Kito from Germany. The name was When We Turned Into Numbers, and it started like this. Beep, beep. 6:30 a.m. Tuesday. In an instant, the relentless ringing of my alarm jolts me out of sleep and thrusts me into the new day. The song of blackbirds, the indiscernible chatter of street workers. Life is budding outside in its myriad of colors, and my desire to feel it, smell it, taste it tugs me out of bed and to my pink, bulky wardrobe. I open the doors and proudly pass through my assortment of trousers to select the mood of the day. Vivacious yellow, serene purple, inquisitive orange, white. White trousers. Why haven't I thrown them away yet? White trousers are for the common crowd, or is it for those who dread judgment? Inquisitive orange it is. I finish dressing, brush my teeth, grab the car keys, and head off to work. And Elena, as I told you, she's coming from Germany. She's a student, and this was the winning essay from her When We Turned Into Numbers. This is what she describes like a moment most of us know. We're waking up, we're getting dressed, we're choosing who we want to be that day. And this essay went on to win number 2 global winner in the creative category of the Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition. And of course, it is impressive. And now you might think, Christina, what are you bringing that to me? Okay, I also have to admit, at first, this big scary name sounds intense. Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition. Luckily, at its core, it's a simple writing opportunity, and opportunities like this are easy to miss, and this would really be a shame. This is why I'm bringing this to you today, okay? So this HCGEC is a fully virtual writing challenge for high school students around the world. So this means that students, so you can click on how it works, and there you can see what is HCGEC, how it works. So students aged 10 to 18 can join, any background, any level. So I would definitely say, let me join. And if you're also gonna say, Christina, let me join, for now, I just wanted to show you this, that the entry fee is $20. And for the Honor Writing Club, it is just $15. So if you're gonna say, Christina, I love this so much, I would so much love to apply. Maybe it's gonna be like the first writing opportunity and competition this year. So you gotta get it for just $15, and there are prices up to $8,000. Meaning you write an essay as we read this here from Alina, you write an essay, 500 words only, and there are prices up to 8,000. And I'm gonna share more because this is not all. You're gonna get so much more. So now let us check back what we can see here in addition, because it's not just like these prices, but what I love most is really that you can, if you can think, feel, and type, you can definitely qualify. And I'm definitely a bit jealous because I got my bachelor's degree in journalism and media communications when I was 24. And oh boy, I would have loved to participate in such a program when I was younger. Not just for the prices, as I told you. Although, wow, you know, the prices, I'm going to talk about it in a sec, but for the writing education along the way. And this is what you can see here. The feedback you get, the chance to be seen. So if I could travel back in time, I would definitely participate. Are you now all ears? Let me tell you how it all works. Okay, so how can you apply to the Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition 2026? So first, you have to register. We're gonna go here back. You can register by February 10. This is your nudge, really. Don't wait, okay? Don't hesitate. Please do it. Do it yesterday. You know what I mean? Then you check out the writing prompts. You choose your track between creative, argumentative, or journalistic. We're going to cover this in a sec. And you write your 500 words max essay. And then you're going to compete in the regional round. So the top 10 essays per category in region are invited to participate in the global finals. And from there, the top essays move on to the global finals. Okay, so if you're gonna say, Christina, I would so much love to write these 500 words, then definitely join. You just go on essaycomp.org, okay, essaycomp.org, and there you can find everything you need. And as I told you, with the code CLUB-OWC, you're gonna get it for just $15. You can apply for this. If you're gonna talk about prices and all this, you can click on prices here and you're going to see, okay, we have here not only the possibility to get visible and get recognized, but your work will also get published. You're going to get mentorship. You're going to get Crimson credits. You're going to get a free spot in the Harvard, where do I have it here? In the Harvard Crimson Summer Journalism Program, which I think is awesome. And you're going to have here up to $8,000 in cash prizes, okay? $8,000 in cash prizes. So you compete for these 8,000. This is amazing, okay? And what you can see here, webinars and bootcamps, I would definitely say, if I were younger, sign me up, okay? Because this is with live webinars and bootcamps. And this is really my favorite part. Even if you don't win, you still win, because this is the learning experience for you. You can join live webinars. You can join on-demand bootcamps. I'm always a fan of bootcamps. So besides the free spot in the Harvard Crimson Summer Journalism Program, you will also get access to these live bootcamps and workshops. And even if you don't get access to the program, you're going to get access to the bootcamps and the workshops. And if you're going to check them out, I think this is incredible if it works. Because you're going to learn from, for instance, there is a strategic manager, Philippa Lasocchi, and she's someone who holds a master's degree from the University of Oxford, where she earned a rare deferred entry place and was awarded 2 prizes for exceptional written work. She'll teach Persuade with Power strategies for effective arguments. I don't know why the site doesn't upload this, but usually you would see her here, okay? And I think what you can see from this like power writing session about writing arguments that actually land. Cool, there it is. Oh, I think they updated the site again. Yeah, so here, for instance, with the on-demand bootcamps, you can see module 1, what is an essay, module 2, an introduction to creative writing, module 3, an introduction to argumentative writing, journalistic writing, and then final touches and formatting. This is what I love. So you really learn everything here, and they're really gonna take you by the hand. And then we can see all these amazing workshops here. And this is, where is she? Philippa. This is Philippa, okay? And with her power writing session, you're gonna learn writing arguments that actually land, which I think is very important for everyone, no matter what age, okay? And that's just one of many. You can see this here, okay? There are lots and lots of these power sessions, and I would definitely let me apply. If I were younger, I would do this. Again, you can apply starting 10 till 18, okay? And yeah, as a participant, you can attend all these live webinars and on-demand bootcamps, which is exciting. And again, if I could travel back in time, I definitely sign up in a heartbeat, because I think it's amazing. When I was checking the page, I was like, wow, you know, and I guess this is also the reason why Alina's story is so good. Because if you can click here on the prompts, and then you can see, for instance, you can check out all the essays they won, like the first place, second place, third place from 2025 to 2022. And you can also check out the prompts. So they already released the prompts, and then you can decide which prompt you want to pick. So you can pick creative, you can pick argumentative, you can pick journalistic, and then you're gonna get more information on regional submissions and stuff. But for now, we can just pick one. For instance, creative would be: a door appears in your home that wasn't there before. It leads to a version of your life where you made a different choice in the past. You can visit, but you cannot stay. What do you find? Okay. Then argumentative should or is talent or effort more important in achieving success? Use examples from education, sports, or well-known figures to compare natural ability and perseverance. And journalistic, which one would I? Yeah. Examine how a school, workplace, or institution in your community is rethinking mental health support. What's working, what's missing, and who is leading the change. Okay, cool. I love this. And yeah, here you get more information. This is what I love. So they are really like holding your hand every step of the way. And then you're also going to find out more about the past essays, to learn more about the past essays, and get some inspiration for your own writing. Okay, so you're definitely going to learn how to write better essays on purpose. So I know that many of you might think, oh, Christina, I'm not sure whether my writing is good enough. Everyone else is smarter, more talented, more confident. That little voice inside you saying, who do you think you are? Okay, that is definitely imposter syndrome, and I've been through this, okay? And I know that it loves young writers, okay? When I entered writing competitions when I was younger, I was sure my work would flop, that it would be boring, that no one would care. Sometimes I won, sometimes I didn't, but no one ever took me by the hand, to be honest, and said, here's how you write like you. Here's how you get better, okay? Because it is about writing like you. This is also how you got better, by expressing yourself, expressing who you are. And in the end, then always my mission is that then later you're going to get paid to be you. Okay, this is the idea of it, and that is what makes all the difference here. Okay, so again, the Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition is an amazing thing, and I talk with the team, and they not only teach you how to write clearly, boldly as yourself, but they even show you like these real essay submission examples. So you're definitely not guessing. I can go back to this one from Melina again. Okay, you can click through all of these from the global winners and check them out, and then you can see, oh wow, okay, this is great inspiration for me, for my own stuff. Okay. Also, when I asked them, they shared some like core stuff here. So core tips from the Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition team. Okay. There are very important things to keep in mind. These things are also important no matter what you're writing about. This is not just attending in this Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition. It's whatever you want to publish, okay? So you start with a strong hook. You should use a clear structure. Let me go here because So the first thing, of course, is like all about formatting, okay? So they tell you exactly what they want. So for instance, they start with a full name. You need to tell them the category you're writing in, the prompt you chose, then your email, then your region you're coming from, for instance, from Central and South America, okay? Then you have to name the doc file, and here you can see Times New Roman, size needs to be 11, 1.5 spaced, and maximum 500 words, okay? And what the team told me is that you need to start with a strong hook. You use a clear structure. You need to be bold. You need to be original. You need to be you. And you need to be ready to fully express yourself. Okay? This is very important for them. And there are also like a few bonus tips for them. Okay, to go back to this. Full name, category, prompt, email, region, name of doc file, then here Times New Roman, size 11, 1.5 space, max 500 words, okay? And these like few bonus tips that matter more than you think, they are: review the rubric before you submit, okay? So you're gonna go back, check the winners of the past years, and also gonna check again, like, is there any inspiration I can get? Then use what you learn in the bootcamps to publish your essay and to polish it. And the idea is also like to learn by design, okay? And to realize that your voice isn't the problem, it's the point, okay? For them also, it's very important to really like hear your voice, speak to them through your essay, okay? And I think this is the most important thing. When it comes to, when you're gonna now ask me about let me go here back. if you're going to scroll down, you're going to find everything. Yeah. Build writing skills, no barriers to entry, explore your future, the timeline. This is very important. So again, we are now here in February. Okay. So what we need to do is we definitely within the next days need to submit our essays. The regional results then drop on 23rd February. And the finalists from this round are then informed of new questions on the 10th March. And those winners are announced on the 31st March, okay? Again, you have to submit your piece within the next couple of days. You can also check out my article for everything. And for the deadline, you can see here the full deadlines again. Okay, so the registration closes on February 10. So you have some more days to go, but just like a few days, okay? And if you're now watching this and saying, oh, Christina, I am in my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 16s, whatever, and you might thinking, well, I'm too old, I missed the age cutoff. I think you didn't miss the learning, because what you can do, you can still improve your creative, argumentative, and journalistic writing through the same resources, okay? So you can go on that page, okay? And then you scroll down here and you're gonna find so much stuff there, okay? So of course you can't attend the webinars and the bootcamps, but you can find out more about what it exactly means. So for instance, we can go with the journalistic, because this is the one we started with. Shine a light on the contributions of women in informal economies globally. Investigate the challenges they face, the importance of recognizing their work, and potential policy measures to improve their economic status. Okay, step into the challenge. Every year, students tackle bold questions. Here's a taste of what they faced and the essays they rose to the top. Okay, this would be journalistic. Argumentative would be evaluate the pros and cons of private space exploration versus international collaborations. I think this is clear, pros and cons. And creative, craft a narrative from the viewpoint of a character perceiving the world differently. Explore how this unique perspective influences relationships, decisions, and their understanding of reality. Then you can check again the global winners, and you can see that the registration is open. You would just enter here your first name, your last name, and your email, and then you would hit submit. And again, there are only a few days left for this. And now let me see where I can find timelines and guidelines. These are the timelines and guidelines, regional qualifiers and global finals. There you can download even submission examples. There's again like all the requirements that are important, the tips for success. We talked about this already. Yeah, and then we have the writing resources. So when we're gonna go with writing resources in journalistic essay, we can click on it and we can learn more about essay structure, constructing a lead, essay aims, the story, organization, sources, and stuff, okay? And then you're also gonna here be nurtured with a sample of a journalistic essay, okay? So this is my idea of it. So even if you're gonna say, you know what, this is not for me, send it to a student, send it to a parent, send it to a teacher, someone you believe in, because the most important thing is that visibility really changes lives, and this one seriously is very important and is one seriously good way to get it, okay? So it's very important to support everyone on their writing journey, and this is one way to do it. As I told you, you can go with CLUB-OWC, and with CLUB-OWC, you're gonna get access for just $15, which I think is cool. They reached out to me and said, you know what, Christina, we love your online writing club. We would so much love to reach your students and stuff, and this would be awesome with CLUB-OWC, and so I thought it would be amazing to cover it. So if you gonna submit your piece, or if you're gonna say I love it, or if you're gonna say, Christina, I would so much love if you could cover more of these writing competitions, just let me know. Then I'm of course gonna do it. This would be cool, okay? And also, if you're looking for Substack support, if you're looking for writing on Medium stuff, if you're looking for becoming like a better writer and also making it a business, this is something that you hear in 2026 all the time, then definitely check out my channel, hit hit the like button and the bell icon. This would be amazing, since I'm a part-time writer and you can support my work this way. So thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions, suggestions, whatever it's gonna be, let me know. Also in the show notes, you can find all the links you need. And if you apply or if you submit, let me know in the show notes, or in general, if there are any other awesome writing opportunities in 2026, let me know about them so I can cover them. So thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye, my friend.